Ladies and gentlemen, episode 61 of the EE PowerTalk. My name is Daddy Blessing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 61 of the EE PowerTalk. My name is Elvis.
It's a good opportunity to tell you to subscribe. We were told that we are not being courteous. We are not welcoming people to the table. We are just telling them,
please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
please subscribe. If we don't subscribe, it will
hurt us.
We are overdoing, eh?
You know,
this is something that we are not used to doing.
Buddha, I think for us it's kasonge.
Kasongo. Oh, kasonge. There is the difference is the E and the O.
The
kasonge,
EE PowerTalk.
So now on this particular episode, we are going in the business route, and many businesses have gone online. Probably in the current economy, I would comfortably say that 90% of businesses have tried or are already online. And there is something called scaling, and what do you call it? It's growing and scaling online, because those are some of the things that entrepreneurs Mangoes umeka nini kwa chai? Thank you. Entrepreneurs are finding it hard to grow and scale online. Reason being, some of the approaches that they are giving. Is approaches an English word? Approaches they are giving it. They are giving this whole thing. Entrepreneurship online and on ground are not that different. Only that avenues have changed. You see, online, the way you run your shop physically is the way you're supposed to run your shop online. I tell my people, because I have a networking platform for entrepreneurs, that if you don't open your shop, let's say you have a shop online, if you don't post something, that means today you haven't opened your shop. If you have a hybrid system of a physical shop and an online shop, if you open a physical shop and you fail to post something online, that means the online part of your shop is not yet open. So one way of scaling is making sure that you have fresh content on the go. Content is king. And that is why I've been telling entrepreneurs to invest a lot on content. Because content creation, number one, the modern media is free. And I've been repeating this time and time again. The modern media is free. You can literally create a community of people that are only interested in your specific services or products. So leveraging on this aspect of the online space being free, and you have a good start when it comes to quote unquote opening that shop. Yeah.
Visibility.
Yeah.
I think one way to scale your online business is by working on the visibility part. And like for me, there are 4 pillars for, like, if you want to scale your business online. Yeah. Visibility, sales, automation, and the final stage is scaling. But so many people lack the aspect of visibility. Visibility, how do people get to know you? And you see, people nowadays are actually building or buying from people. They're not buying from businesses or brands.
Correct.
So there's something we refer to as investing in a personal brand. You have a personal brand yourself.
Yes.
It gets you more business. Like if you are struggling with 1 client per month, now with a personal brand you can have even 3 clients per month.
Correct.
Because now you're visible. People can actually get to see you. And personal branding today actually is, let me say, is quite important with the world of social media. Because, like, watching it to me an illustration. For me, I was a freelancer, struggling freelancer, because almost every freelancer is actually struggling. As a freelancer, you're used to the whole idea of for you to get clients, you have to go to online easy working platforms and apply and bid for jobs.
For a job.
But how many jobs do you think you're going to get in these particular platforms? And you're competing with people from around the world who are actually more skilled and better at what you say you do.
You know, first of all, they're looking at the ratings. Some of these things have so many, what do we call them? Bureaucratical stages before you get
You can imagine.
Yeah.
So remember at that point I realized, hey, this thing. And then Fiverr is paying you $5. $5 per week is not going to make you good. You get. And you see, for you to get to a level where you can even get like $500 a week, it's going to take you time. So that is when the idea of a personal brand came in. I decided, how about instead of thinking about clients abroad, I just start with the basics.
Yes.
TikTok. Creating TikTok videos to try and lure people, not to lure people, just showcase what you do.
Yes.
And get more clients.
Yes.
I remember when I started doing that, I moved from 2 to 3 clients per month to around 6 clients a month.
Correct.
Something very sustainable. But then over time, I realized now I need to increase my revenue. So what I'll do, I'll reduce on the clients, increase my fees. So now, if you are charging 30,000, you can get to 60,000 per website. And now, instead of doing 30,000 and getting like 3 jobs, now you're charging 60,000, right? And you can even do the same 3 jobs, or you can even do 2. You see, for more. And social media is probably one of the best ways, that is to build your personal brand.
Yes.
Because this one is actually going to allow you to share valuable content, share success stories like the clients you've worked with. It's going to allow you to put in testimonials. LinkedIn has this thing about testimonials. Like when you've worked with someone, you can submit something like a testimonial. Twitter is also a great platform, Instagram and YouTube, TikTok again. These are platforms that people can actually get to use. Remember, you're trying to get visibility. Social media marketing is also another approach. Where guys, have you seen guys who put ads on social media? Talking about what they do. And these guys are going to be able to hit like a massive number of people. So understanding how to use social media ads is actually an effective way, social media marketing itself, where you can leverage on a platform. Like for example, you can decide that you want to use TikTok, you want to use Instagram. It is going to become so easy for you to actually get the right people to buy from you, especially leveraging on social media marketing. That is to get visibility. Yes.
Another way of doubling down or expanding is targeted approach, target client approach. When you're creating content, when it comes to social media, if you are one person who deals, let's say, with utensils, you have no business going to create content about something political that is happening. After at the end of it all, you know, what you want to achieve out of the content that you're creating is, first of all, sensitizing people, and number 1, awareness, and number 2, possible conversion. So if we come to your page, we find that today you're talking about utensils, tomorrow you're talking about Songo, will not really understand what kind of a business you're trying to
run.
Even the attention that you have accumulated will go into the, there is one important thing when it comes to scaling in business that is called niching down. Niching down in business is very important. Being known for a specific thing. Yeah. It is not important for a brand that is personal to niche down, because as a person, Elvis, you can do a lot of things. So being known for one thing is not important. But let's say if your business Terra Creation is online, Terra Creation is a social media marketing agency, right? It has no business talking to us about recipes, right?
Politics,
and infrastructure. Terra Creation talks about social media marketing. So one way of scaling a business is being specific and niching down. There are specific companies we know, they deal with household items. We'll never see them in cars. We'll never see them in what else? In agriculture. We'll never see them in other things that are not in household items niche. Another way of scaling is getting you have the online thing going, but getting the physical, the mathematics of the business in check. Because let me tell you one thing, it doesn't matter how great a business is online and how much sales that you're making, if you don't balance your mathematics. Having a good business acumen, knowing, now, this is how I balance my income, my expenses, this is the profit, this is how to increase, this time to hire, this time to fire, this person has become an expense to the company, this person needs to be promoted. all those nitty-gritties of running a business. The fact that your business is online doesn't mean it's less of a business. You're supposed to be running it the way you're supposed to be running a physical corporation. You know, the online existence should be an extended wing of whatever it is running physically. Let's say you don't have a physical shop. You are one of these guys who do drop shipping. You're one of these guys who offers services like myself. All right. The way I run my online business is the way I should run my physical studio. All right. The way I do things, like let's say when a person comes to inquire of a service, you know, you don't just tell them, si tunalipishanga hivi. No, you just take your time. The way a person could go through the entire process of reception, saying what has brought you to the physical business, telling us your brief and what you need us to do as a company. Then from there, we draft a quote that is specific to what you want. The same process. I will take you through, like not calling me and telling me, oh, nataka videography, unalipishanga pesa ngapi? I will like, hey, hold on. Now, what kind of videography do you want? There are people who would freeze there and ask, what kind? Then I will explain to you. Event videography and photography. We do also podcast shooting, adverts and all those. Then you have clarity. Then you tell me it's event. Now, what kind of an event is it? Then ask me, Then I'll tell you, we do birthdays, we do graduations, we do all those things. What kind of an event is it? You tell me it's a funeral. Yeah. Okay, on a funeral, what do you want us to do? We do live streaming, we can do the recording, then give you the whole process. Then later, give you a quote as per your needs. You see, my whole process is outlined. I'm running it as I would have been running a physical business.
True.
Yeah. So one way of scaling a business that is online is treating it as though it is physical.
That's a very nice approach, actually.
Yeah.
Because you should behave the same way as if you're running a physical business.
Exactly.
You're running a physical business. Do you think content? I think content creation is another thing.
Content creation is king. I'll never stop saying that.
Yeah, because I've realized that the more information and the more content that you churn out and tell people, the more it's easy for people to actually get to understand what you do.
One special thing, one of my mentor told me, if a person is reaching for your services, is reaching out for your service through something they saw online, that person has already been sold to your idea. They are coming for that service, in fact. So it's up to you to like seal the deal. Anytime you see a call from a client, it's time to seal the deal.
And by the way, like speaking on content creation, there are people who think content creation is just like a stupid thing. That, like, I was looking at it. There's a guy, an accountant, I told him, if you want to get more clients, stop doing billboards. Stop doing TV adverts. Your clients are not there.
Yeah.
Right now, almost everyone is on social media. You should start creating content on social media. Yes. The guy is like, it's a lot of time to waste. So I asked him, how much money do you spend on marketing every month? Spend like around 150,000. Then ask the guy, how much is it going to cost you to shoot videos by yourself? Because you seem like you have a nice iPhone, you can shoot the videos. Like I told the guy, just sit in your car, talk about accounting, talk about expound zile vitu zenye watu wanatafuta. Give people the information they are looking for.
Yes.
Understand them, respond to comments. Position yourself in a way that wase wakifikiria accountant wanajua. There's a dude on TikTok who talks about like that. Because like content creation has made me to get to a level where if you think about skills in Kenya, you think about Elvis.
Yes.
It sets you like an authority figure.
Exactly.
It takes time. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It takes time. But believe me, the fruits
are very sweet.
At the end of it all.
Yes.
Like I was looking at a platform like LinkedIn. Most guys don't understand that on LinkedIn you don't go to look for a job. You go to put out the reasons as to why you probably want to scale your online business. Like for example, you're a virtual assistant. You have one client.
Yes.
You want to get 3 more clients on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So instead of going on LinkedIn and always saying, I am looking for a job, teach people, give people the information they're looking for about virtual assistant.
Yes.
Like in Kenya, like for example at the moment, has so many guys who say they are virtual assistants. Very many. But they're just competent by their words.
Good on paper.
They are very good on paper. There are guys who say, I am a virtual assistant. But most of them lack the skills, the abilities, and the competence.
Yes.
So for you to make your business, or you be unique in terms of you running your own online business, what if you took this standpoint and said, what if I talked about this particular thing I do?
Yeah.
In an interesting manner. In fact, you can even create a video. This is a day in life of me as a virtual assistant.
Yeah.
So people are like, okay, This is the day in life of me as a social media manager. This is a day in the life of a digital marketer. Then you can even go to LinkedIn and decide to do something like a very simple post. Very nice photo. And you explain something like digital marketing trends.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be like a copy-paste from ChatGPT here. Share your thoughts. Share insightful things that make you and be positioned as an authority figure. That's how you can scale your business.
Yes.
Like I remember for me, I was thinking about getting web design clients. All along in content creation.
Yes.
That's the only thing I was looking for. It got to a point where a guy just came and told me, you're not fit enough to be doing websites. Because every single day when I talk about websites, guys are like, how can we create websites? Someone told me, why don't you read your comment section and see what people are asking for?
Yes.
You don't give people what you think they want. You give them what they want.
That's the thing now. That's the thing. Even in business, if you have established yourself as an authority in that specific area, there are things that people will ask and they will land. They're supposed to land actually to your desk as inquiries from interested clients. So if you use spaces as your comment section to get insights and ideas on how you can double down on what they want, then give them what they want in terms of consulting for free. Because again, creating content online and giving your nuggets and ideas, that is free consultation. People like free things before they get there. It's like people have this analogy of when a restaurant is opening for the first time, we must give a taste for the first time. We call food critics to test our menu for the first time. We give them free meals, free drinks, all those things. So now for you, because it's not a restaurant, but again the formula is the same, these free things and free information that you're giving is what will hook people. Again, one way of scaling your business online is delivering what you say you'll deliver.
Kusema na kutenda. Let me tell you something. Don't be too overexcited because you're getting traction, you're getting calls and all that, and you think of compromising so that you can maximize profit. My goodness. If there is something that can ruin you, is compromising on the quality of your service or your product. You will see darkness. That is online is unforgiving. And most of the time, the one place that you mess up will be amplified more than the places that you have done good for the rest of your life or for the rest of the days that the business have been in existence. We're not calling you to be perfect each and every day. Of course, mistakes happen. And when a mistake happens, as long as you're operating online, have a formula or a way of acknowledging and fixing. Because let me tell you, when something comes to the court of public opinion, I mean, we have seen entrepreneurs and we are still seeing them up to date being taken to the drain by the same people who elevated them. So, online as a business, you have to understand you're working on shaky grounds. So you have to keep your formula of dealings in check. Businesses have so many things, so many ups and downs, that those ones will never lack. But maintaining a clean sheet online helps you as an entrepreneur. First of all, get out of controversy, because again, when a controversy hits the road, it will run like wildfire. Saizi kama kitambo, it's not, we are no longer in 2009 that we had to wait for a TV to go and investigate, for people to be hooked up with secret cameras, for us to watch Jicho Pevu so that we know there is a scandal going on in your business, or you're failing to deliver, or you're selling substandard things. Nowadays, if I come to your shop, buy a substandard thing, and you say this is the best quality, I just make a video in the evening.
what they advertised
It's
and
not
what
they have delivered.
this is what they have delivered. As simple as that. A simple review. That is what called UGC. UGC is very important. User generated content. It is very, very important, and many people don't take note of that. Many people think, even when we talk about content creation as a business, means content that originates from you. You have to also know that in alignment with your content that is coming from your company or your your group of companies, there is UGC. People are going to make content about your product. What are they saying? They say bad press is bad press, good press is good press. We are not going to talk about publicity. Those people that know how to take advantage of publicity can go ahead and talk about it. But bad press is bad press. Like when we come to your shop and you sell fruit, then we come and do a comprehensive story of how you sell rotten fruits. Even if tomorrow you wake up and go to Marikiti and buy the most fresh fruits, we'll know Elvis sells rotten fruits. Yeah,
that's important, by the way. And there's sometimes I look at the whole ideology of online, doing business online, or how to scale your online business, and I think people don't yet get it. Have you received messages of someone telling you, I'm looking for an online business? And you tell someone.
In fact, they don't call it business. Online job.
And you tell the person, okay, so what do you do? Oh, I don't have any skills.
I can do anything.
Like, as long as it makes me money. Like, I don't know why people have that thing that you will do anything online as long as it makes you money. It's like a serious thing.
Utajipata kwa website fulani na ring, right?
Content creation is by the way, hiyo pia ni online business.
My friend.
Na zimejaa hizi apartment Nairobi, unakuta tu kanyumba na ring light kama 7 hivi. You're like, buda, kwani hizi lights zote ni nini? Anakuambia ni stima zikipotea ni backup.
You're like, Allah.
Kumbe ni online business.
Online business.
Sustainable online business.
Yeah.
And the funny thing, like, people don't yet grasp that. Any business that operates online is a business. Content creation is a form of online business. People don't know that.
And I tend to ask people, why do you think we register the government of Kenya as businesses? Like, that does not ring a bell in your head.
Like, I was telling someone the other day that currently most young people don't even have time to open offices. And that's why if you've noted that nowadays apartments zimekuwa zikijengwa in a certain way to give you the space to also work from the house.
Yes.
Unataka utoke kwa blanketi, uingie job, na urudi kwa blanketi tena.
Doesn't work like that.
That's like, it's people who are like thinking that that's so easy. People forget the work that is supposed to be done. Because like if you look at content creation, today is a Tuesday. You're supposed to be doing other things.
Yeah.
You've decided to come and start shooting a podcast
that is
not even paying you.
Yeah.
Just making you have expenses, but it's giving you visibility.
Yeah.
So you might not get the return right now. And there is something else I want to mention. Kuna kitu naitangwa having a website and SEO.
Search engine optimization.
For any person who is doing anything online, you're a freelancer, you're working remotely, you have a personal brand, you need a website.
Yes.
Websites will allow you to dispense digital products. If you're looking for a way to scale your online business, let's say you're a graphic designer, you want to scale your business, you can scale it by selling courses. Not only selling courses, but value additive courses.
Yes.
Courses that add value into people's lives.
Correct.
Because money is a store of value. So you're only going to be paid in a proportional level according to the value you provide.
Exactly.
So you can need to understand how to operate websites, because websites will allow you to reach the masses. Understand search engine optimization.
Yes.
How you rank higher. When we search for your business, will we see it on the first page? If we don't see it, then I'm sorry, we'll have to continue scrolling.
Yeah.
And those are some of the things you need to really understand. Plus, if you really want to scale online as a business, I think you need to understand digital entrepreneurship. But the digital entrepreneurship is not so easy.
It's
Convincing people to buy online.
They don't know you. There is something very important that I almost forgot. Reputation.
Reputation really matters.
Reputation, my friendy. People will buy from you because they hear good things about you. So you really need to work. By the way, it's one tool that makes people who are online scale very quickly, because I trust you as Elvis. You trust another person who sells things online. Because of the trust, I trust you. And because of the trust, you trust that person. I'll buy on the fact that I have trusted you. That is called reputation. You trust those guys, they have good reputation. Your word is final. If you tell me, ukienda utasautiwa. Nikienda nipate Akwagmaya,
kienda uosho bosho moja safi.
Yeah. It not only tarnishes your reputation as Elvis, but their own reputation. So reputation is very important. It's a very important metric when it comes to scaling as an online business. Yeah.
Now for me, I think I finally would say something simple, that I think the best strategy you can use to scale your online business is understand personal branding, content creation, and monetization.
Yes.
There are guys who know a lot of stuff. They have created online businesses, but they're still stagnant to making 10,000 a month.
Yes.
They don't understand that they can actually start content creation, build an audience, take this audience, monetize something. Now you move from 10,000 to even 100,000.
Yes.
Because now you've been able to understand that you can scale, especially with social media. Personal branding is one thing that people should not take for granted.
Yes.
Personal branding allows you to build these specific understanding of people about you online.
Yes.
This allows them to trust you. It allows them to actually buy from you. It allows them to have respect for you.
Yes.
It allows you to influence other people. And this makes it a big thing. It allows you to easily convince people to buy online without you even have to worry.
Yes.
Like there are guys who will tell you to buy something and you'll buy it. You want to be that kind of a person who you can even sell your own product and people will buy.
Yes.
That's it for me.
In addition to that, the online presence and all that, understand the principles of running a business. Understand the cash flow. Understand where your money comes from. Understand how it gets in. Understand how it is being spent. Understand what you keep as a business, and the whole process of the cash flow as a business. So understand money, the money side of your business. If you don't have that in check, it doesn't matter how good your brand is online. It doesn't matter how many numbers you're running online. At the end of the day, the systems that is money will determine whether your business survives. Because at the end of the day, if you're selling 1 million pieces of that product per year, all right, and you're having expenses that equal to the sum of the money that you have sold those 1 million pieces, are you really in business? You're not in business, because for you to scale, you're supposed to sell 1 million pieces, then in the next stock add on top another 200,000 pieces. All right. So if there is no addition in that manner, and for you to add stock, you really need to master this is how my money is coming in. This the profit margin. This is my expenses, my total expenses. When it comes to compliance with the government, this is the amount of tax that I'm paying. This is the amount of salaries that I'm paying, and this is what I'm remaining with as profit for the business
at the end of it all.
Yeah. So if you don't master that, you're not really in business. If you don't master the money side of business, you're not in business. Let us be honest.
Truly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the EE PowerTalk. My name is Daddy Blessing. See you in the next one.
My name is Elvis. See you in the next one.